wasn't about the fashion. It was about the women. That's what a supermodel is.
Everybody's talking about
It's the first time we're all together.
the situation with the young lady and the young man,
You see them.
or whatever, with the baby situation. You know, the famous people. And I don't have no opinion, you know what I'm saying? I do know that it's triggering to a lot of women. I would say especially a lot of African American women, because a lot of us had similar experiences. It just wasn't publicized. I know I definitely did. Oh God. And I was young, okay? And I was really deeply in love. I think I've never actually been in love. You know, that's the closest I came to it. And after that, I was single for 9. I've been single for 9 years, almost 9 years. My daughter's about to be 9. So, man, I remember similar. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, probably a little worse, but it was similar. They like to, you know, get with another woman and throw it in your face, and it's really raw when you have a baby. And I had a son too, and yeah, it's kind of like you almost get, instead of like being, you're grateful, you get kind of branded with pain. Like they branding you with pain, like just that type of thing. And it takes a while to heal, because if somebody take a branding, they put it in the fire and they brand you with it, they burn it through several layers of your skin. That's your protection. So they burn it through several layers of your ego protection, of your familiar protection. You know what I'm saying? By weaponizing their role in your life and that role in your children's life, which I still have one of them doing that. I got 3 kids. Talk about being a dummy. So after that happened, I don't like that man, and you really still do be loving them. So when they come back, I want my family back, I feel for it. Okay? I'm talking about the first time. So just, all right, very young. And then, of course, he ended up coming over. He moved in. We got it on. So good sex. Within the first week, we was fucking so much. I got pregnant with my twins. Okay, he thought I was lying. I was puking. I had never did that with none of my pregnancies. I had a child that passed away. And then I had my son, right? They told me I couldn't have no kids. I couldn't carry him. And, you know, that's why the first one didn't make it. And then I had my son. Never had morning sickness. I had my twins when I got pregnant, and I was puking. That's how I found out. So then I was going to stick it out. Now I'm in love. But then I noticed the person didn't change how they treated me even when I was pregnant. Not only with 1, but 2 of their babies. And the girls, when we found out, you know, the hollering and stuff like that. So I made a tough decision. I left 8.5 months. Maybe it was literally on the nose, because I went back to my mom's house embarrassed. I told you guys the story before, a failure. They had my children. You know what I'm saying? And I tried to get along with him and stuff like that after that, but it was just like, when I don't know what it is in a man, when some men, when they feel like they want to brand you with brand you and teach you a lesson, and you know you're trying to get with men, and they think you're a whore, they are going to be dedicated to treating you like that. And it's terrible if you have offspring with them. You're going to have to forgive them so radically it takes years, and it never probably even all the way happen. By the grace of God, you know, to certain levels, and that'll help you. It will. So it's triggering. You know what I'm saying? So my heart goes out to the young lady and to the baby, to the young man. I already been there, done that, still going through that now, to the point where he started coming to the children's life. Then he got engaged, right? So he tried to throw her another woman in my face, which I didn't care about this time, okay? Because I had, you know, we broke up. I had my babies, another baby by another man, you know. Talk about being dumb. Young, dumb, and full of calm, okay? Hey, I wasn't no loosey-goosey. But I messed around with 2 men. So anyway, those 2 men inside, well, I had my kids by. So as that went on, he ended up getting engaged. And then now he has not seen the children in 6 years. My oldest kid's dad. And it's to teach me a lesson, you know, by hurting your children. So it is triggering. My heart goes out to everybody. It's none of my business. But it's triggering. But thank goodness I can kind of look back on that now. And when I went through stuff like that, I have compassion. I don't judge nobody. I don't judge your language, how you dress, what you're talking about, what you're choosing to do. People say you on live and stuff. This is a social media age. So I'm not judging that. You know, I'm not judging the young man, nothing like that. So there's always 2 sides to every story. We don't know everything. I would just say, like I said on my podcast, you need to go check my podcast out, Humble Dame. Okay, HUMBLEDAME. The benefits of respecting everybody. Okay, that includes baby mamas, baby daddies. Okay, it means to consider them. You know what I'm saying? Can we get some consideration? Consider your children. And peace. May the Lord heal the land, heal the families, heal the children. Even in the absence, okay, of the other parents. They want to teach people lessons and stuff, you know, just healing. So that's all I have to say about that. You need to check out my podcast about being respectful. Some people say I'm a pushover or you quiet, and you know, I do be going off sometimes in my house. Like, don't get that. Don't let the baby face fool you. Don't let the baby face fool you. Okay? To cuss like a sailor. But you know, just be respectful to people. Just be considerate. Sometimes being considerate is just not saying nothing. But you know, I know everybody's talking about it. It's something to talk about. And it's very triggering to a lot of young ladies. And older ladies, I'm auntie status. It's triggering to us. Because 12 years ago, I went through, man, you have no idea. Similar. He threw that woman up in my face, a little light bright up in my face so many damn times. Okay? He even had the woman doing her living room like me. How I had my little apartment set up my son. He had her set her living room up that way. And then the name I wanted to name, I kept saying I'm having a baby, a girl by him. And I ended up having a girl by him, 2 girls. I was going to name her Aaliyah. Guess what his daughter with that woman's name is? Aaliyah. I was dumb enough when I was arguing with the lady, because I used to argue with her. I never did that with other people, but I argued with her. I named my daughter Aaliyah. It's going to be A-L-A, right? That was going to be her initials. She took that and named the girl that. So, baby mama, baby that drama, been there, done that, okay? I've retired, but I do remember. I have compassion.